Bryan here from Stroud Homes at Brisbane South. Just going to have a chat to you today about a question we get quite regularly. Can I do this? So basically we call it sweat equity, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. So let's look at the scenario. You're ready to build, but you want to keep borrowings to a minimum. At Stroud Homes, we understand where you're coming from. We believe in being sensible with money too. If you do some of the work and supply some of the materials, you can save a bit, right? Or if you have a mate who owes you a favour maybe. As usual with building, it's not as simple as what you first think. Let's have a look at some of the ins and outs. The first part is, what must the builder do? So the QBCC, the Queensland Building and Construction Commission, wants the licensed builder to be responsible for some of the more technical and risky work. This way, there's a licensed person to go to if the work is a problem at some point. So what can you do? There are a number of less critical jobs a homeowner can do to finish off the home, and listed below is a list of work you can contribute sweat equity, that's what I was referring to before, into your home and still have the important parts of your home covered by our insurance and licence. This work can be done by the owner after handover. 1. Painting. Doorknobs, power points, light switch plates, light fittings will need to be fitted by the builder, so therefore you will need to remove these to complete the work. 2. Flooring. So basically you can complete your own carpets, ceramic tiling or timber flooring yourself after handover. That's not a problem. We do need to complete the wet areas to gain approval. 3. Non-engineered retaining walls. They are cheaper usually to install pre-construction. 4. Landscaping, turf, footpaths, fences can all be done post-handover. 5. Air conditioning. 6. Driveways. So just a tip on all of that, all work by the owner must be completed before commencement of and after handover. So you're either going to do it before or you're going to do it after. This is due to OH&S, occupational health and safety, and insurance implications. So let's turn back to the builder. As I said before, due to the technical difficulty and risk, the following work must be completed by the main licensed builder. Now typically, this is the minimum work required to achieve what is called a Form 21. It's an occupancy certificate or final approval from the council. 1. Engineered concrete slab, footings, piers, stump systems. 2. Frames, trusses, roofing, external cladding, bricks. 3. External windows and doors. 4. I mentioned this before, wet area tiling, that involves waterproofing as well. 5. Internal wall linings and fit out, and that includes doors, architraves and skirting. And finally 6. All plumbing, drainage and electrical right through to fit off. Someone else is involved in this whole process, the good old bank. So how does the bank see all this? It's a good idea to speak to your lender before you get involved in doing or planning to do some of this work to make sure they're happy with that plan. If you're building your first home, or if you're financing a big portion of the cost, as we see a lot of people do these days, maybe up to 95%, the bank will most likely want the builder's quote to be very turnkey. In case something goes wrong, the bank needs to be able to rent or sell the home quickly. We've mentioned mates a couple of times. Let's have a look at mates rates. And the question I'll get, can I have my mate, my brother, my sister, my uncle, whatever, to do the work? As I say, this is a common request. As a builder, our reluctance to agree is balanced by not wanting to lose your business. If we include a mates rate type arrangement, we have to do a full contractor induction that includes three parts essentially. Completing and passing our subcontractor induction course. It's only about 2 to 3 hours.